If you want to run well or walk well, you need to land in the middle of your foot. All right? You can't do that if you're wearing shoes with a lot of stuff underneath here. You can't land right here. So, less is more. When you think of running or walking, think of landing right in the center. And get something that is more like this. I'm going to show you some tips on how to do just that. When you're walking, you'll be going slower at first because you're learning a technique. But there comes a time when you're walking fast that you must go into a jog or you will change the mechanics of walking. Because if you go really fast walking, you're not walking mechanically naturally. So here's like the situation. If I'm walking along quickly and naturally balanced, but I try to go faster, I'm going to have to start to pull like this. So my natural transition from walking should be jogging. And then from jogging to sprinting. That's just the human body moving naturally to the next phase. So right now, pick your toes up and begin to do the stomping grapes. So let's stand in place for a second because that will help. So you don't have to pick your feet up really high, but you can switch your feet fast. Keep your toes up. And you're landing in the middle of your foot. Okay? Does that feel all right? So y'all, we're gonna do something a little different. So turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're gonna lean a little, you're going to tip, okay? So this is gonna help you just get a little more in the hips. So you're gonna pick up your feet a little bit and sort of feel like that your legs are really connected, your feet are connected to your inner thighs and your crotch so that you really feel like you're sitting almost in it. Lean a little forward. You don't have to pick your knees up real high. Just keep going. So when you lean a little forward, can you feel how you feel your hips a little more? Okay, you don't have to pick up your feet very high. Now just walk, thinking about landing in the middle of the foot.
The pain went away. And I've had the same thing recently. I've had bunion pain, and people have tried to put me in corrective shoes for years. I have flat feet, and that didn't work. And I kept slipping out, or then when I took the corrective pads out, then I had pain when my hips went back to the original, like if I walked back or barefoot, at my house. So now she taught me a way of walking so that I actually take pressure off the bunion area. And I did it I'd had really severe pain, and I'm 44, and I was scared that I wasn't gonna be able to walk anymore or walking my dog was painful. So it took probably only about 2 weeks of walking the way that she prescribed for me, with my toes a little more up, not putting as much pressure on that, for the pain to relieve. I think more than anything, it gave me a sense of hope, because I'm a very active person. And when I started thinking of all these contraptions to help me, which have never worked since I was a little girl, I was left feeling really discouraged. I'm just going to be one of those women sitting eating Twinkies on the couch and depressed or something, and that didn't happen. So I felt I feel more confident now in walking, and I'm even trying new things like jogging. I haven't jogged for 20 years. Today I was out there jogging and it didn't hurt. So that says something about the funky techniques she uses. They work.